Many people are afraid to not support homosexual marriage or gay marriage.
Marriage is a state issue in the United States and I am President of the States.
Whereas it is covered by federal law in Australia. I do not support these type of relationships, and this is my opinion. I do not support homosexual cheaters either. I do not support same-sex marriage. It was not the way I was raised.
But I was raised without the family values you share, and we tried many things as kids. My real father was not around, so Uncle Peter became like my friend who lived next door.
Do you feel offended that I do not support gay rights movement?
Yes, because you were messing up my vote and campaign money these homosexuals give for my support. I can sell my soul at any price, Mr. Men's Help TV. People who love each other should be entitled to make the same commitments as everyone else.
Many people in the community do not have an understanding about homosexual love, and the people in faiths and church have been told and well educated about how bad sodomy is to the family unit.
Now I am saying, as the American President of the United States, homosexual love and sodomy is normal, and you can live as a straight man and a gay man and woman also.
This is very confusing. A man and woman can live as two sexes with two identities. I do not think people want to live double lives. Could you love a gay man deeply? I was wondering, would you live as a gay man for 30 days away from your wife?
What do you mean?
I mean, give up your vacation and holidays and live as a gay man for 30 days just to show your endorsement to your support as the American president.
You're asking me to live away from my family for 30 days to live another type of lifestyle to show my support.
As the American president, you are making statements and endangering the family unit in breaking up the home, so if you support homosexual marriage, then live by it.
If I tell you one of my dark secrets, will you keep it private?
Yes, sure, secrets are safe with me.
When I was younger, we had a woodshed out back in the house. I was touched by the man chopping wood we used to meet after dinner. Well, I am dreaming.
I support the Richmond Tigers in Australian football, but I do not think I have ever been to a game. I could not even tell you the players, but I support it. Straight people have rights also. I was reading about a man in Japan who married his pillow, but I do not support that either.
But he has a right to love, and under state law he has this right to be married because of fairy tale love.
You do not have to go with the flow or offer support to what people say you have to do.
I am conditioned to be around homosexuals at the White House. I even make my girls play with kids whose parents are homosexual. Many of my staff are homosexuals as much as my friends are homosexuals, so it is normal to be touched and kissed by the same sex. I don't feel uncomfortable holding hands with a man of the same sex.
I do not live this way, and neither does my family and friends in a social setting. This is where we do not see eye to eye. Why is it that butch lesbians need eyeglasses? I am sure the same women get married all over the world as they look the same.
That big-ass butch who you see on TV works on our staff. She has eye problems as much as many butchy homosexual women, a genetic thing for being butch.
Because I do not support homosexual cheating or marriage or rights.
I am making money, Mr. Men's Help TV, on this opinion. If you believe me or you do not.
I do not offer my support to this cause, just like a charity, very few winners. This is my opinion, if you support or not. Media notes: the Australian Prime Minister Julia Gillard remains opposed to gay marriage despite US President Barack Obama's change of heart on the issue.
I will make a comment. Either you are a friend of the United States and support my thinking, Prime Minister Julia Gillard, or we will destroy you.
Mr. Obama, who faces an election in November in a religiously conservative nation, is the first sitting US president to endorse same-sex equality in marriage.
Well, the homosexuals will not open give us campaign money for the election otherwise.
But the Australian Prime Minister Ms. Gillard, who isn't likely to face Australian voters until late next year, says she's still opposed to gay marriage. I've made my position clear, and that's the position I'll take into the Parliament, she told ABC Radio on Thursday.
Marriage is a state issue in the US.
Whereas it is covered by federal law in Australia. Parliamentary inquiries are underway into 3 private members' bills that aim to change the Marriage Act. Gay marriage would open up the door for polygamy.
Oh, I should have thought of this before I opened my big trap. I am not leading the American people right with my opinions.
Media note: by Dan Egan, fundraisers say the donations began pouring in within minutes of the news Wednesday that Obama, who had been evolving on the issue for months, would affirm his support for the right of gay couples to be married. Obama also sent out a message to backers Wednesday night restating his shift on same-sex marriage and requesting financial support. If you can, please donate today, the message read. Campaign officials declined to say how much money has come in over the past 24 hours, but one source involved in the effort called the response astounding. The BuzzFeed website quoted an unnamed Democrat saying that the campaign had raised $1 million in the first 90 minutes after Obama's announcement, but a campaign spokesman said that number was wrong.
Regardless of the specifics, it's clear that Obama's shift on gay marriage is reaping financial rewards for his re-election campaign. The lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender community forms an important constituency for Obama, and gay rights issues animate a broad part of the liberal base regardless of sexual identity. The boost in donations from young and progressive donors could be particularly important for Obama as he struggles to match his performance 4 years ago, when a hard-fought primary contest and an idealistic wave of supporters helped him shatter all previous fundraising records. Fundraisers said many donors have chosen to max out their donations to the campaign and the Democratic Party over the past day as a sign of support for the president's stance. Donors this year can give $5,000 to Obama and $30,800 to the Democratic National Committee, as well as additional amounts the committee has formed to help Obama in swing states.